Hi, this is Tom Hess, and I'm glad that you've come here to check out this video on becoming the best music teacher that you can be. You know, over the years I've mentored and coached a lot of music teachers along the way in various instruments. And one of the key issues that comes up through that mentoring process and that coaching process is I hear that music teachers have a difficult time having the same level of success with all their students. What usually happens is they have three groups of students. They have the first group, which are those students who seem to progress well, be enthusiastic, they're very motivated, they have good practice habits, and they generally make good progress and experience good results and a lot of personal fulfillment for the students and for you, the teacher. Then there's a second group of students that are way over here, and they tend not to be very motivated, or at least not very committed, and they don't seem to really do well. And they generally don't feel super excited or fulfilled about what they're doing. And of course, if they're not feeling good, then of course you're not feeling good, right? And then we have this third group of students who are sort of in the middle. Sometimes they're more motivated than others, and other times they're less motivated, less committed, and you don't really know when you see the student the next week, how is this lesson going to go? Are we going to have a good lesson, or are we going to have a not so good lesson? Okay, and it can be a real emotional drain on music teachers when you have these different groups of students, because you want all your students to be over here. You want them all to be inspired and to be motivated and to be committed and to be very serious about not only taking lessons from you, but about all the value that you have to offer them and the whole process of becoming a serious, fulfilled musician. Someone who reaches their goals over time through you with the facilitation of your help. That's I think, a core issue that every music teacher has to go through. Well, what I want to talk to you about is what you can do for the students that you might have which are in the second or the third group, those who are not very committed, or at least those who are not committed on an ongoing, consistent basis. Okay? You know, because you've experienced this yourself, that those students can be sometimes a real drain on you, can be a real challenge to pull those people up to the level of your better students. I've been through this myself, teaching for many, many years. And the core thing that I think that is the fundamentally most important is you've got to find better ways, more empowering ways, more effective ways to inspire and motivate the students who are not fully committed. Okay? We can't, as music teachers, we can't just write them off and say, well, they're just not serious, so I guess that's their problem. Well, let's not give up that easy. Let's pull them up. Let's help them. Let's empower them to move this way on the continuum of being more committed and more motivated. Now, there are some specific things that you can do. There are some specific things that you can do with the students and have them do to get them to be much stronger as students and much more enthusiastic about the whole process of learning with you. What I'm going to do is invite you to come to my website to learn more about these specific things. Check out the link below, and you can test not only your strengths and weaknesses with your specific teaching skills, but also in your ability to inspire others and to ultimately add much greater fulfillment for you, for the students, and your bank account. Because the better you're able to teach, the more money you're able to make.